So this is the application of the high frequency. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our moisturizing water-based gel. Okay, so I'm just gonna put a dab around my chin, right here, and we're gonna go around our forehead area, over here, around the nose. And just apply kind of like what you do during your nighttime routine. You can either do this at night or in the morning, but I recommend at night because you're already going to have cells recovering while you're at rest and replicating. So I would highly recommend to do it at night. So that way the next morning, you're gonna automatically see that instant difference. The inflammation will be down, the redness will go down, and you're instantly gonna see that the size of the pimple has gone down as well. All right, so now that I've applied my moisturizing gel, I'm just gonna spray my toner. Now, I have used a lot of this toner throughout the week, so I don't have that much left, but that's okay. I just gotta refill. All right, so now we're gonna go in with our hydrating serum. I love this one, y'all. If y'all get a facial by me, you're gonna see what brand it is because it is amazing. It literally hydrates the face, doesn't leave the face sticky. You instantly, it's like you're drinking a whole glass of water in a hot summer day. It's so replenishing. Okay, so this is what I do. I dab here, dab here, dab in the forehead, nose, chin area. And then I rub. Okay. Rub. And then you're gonna see that instant glow. So once you see that instant glow, you're gonna then plug in your machine and you're gonna start working around the areas that you have acne, right? So at this time, I do have a little bit of redness right here on my cheek, but it's not too bad. I used this actually last night before I went to bed. I had like 3 bumps right here, and now it's down to just 1. So you can already tell that it's working. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and plug it in. All right, so now that I've plugged it in, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it on. I like to use it at level 2, so it goes from level 1 to level 5. So I'm gonna go ahead and twist and turn to about level 2. And now you're gonna ground it. Okay, so you hold your finger right there. And then you're gonna go ahead and work in the area that you have acne. So like I said, I had 3 acne marks right here on my cheek and I only have 1. So I wanna work on that area for about 3 to 5 seconds. And this kills the bacteria, reduces inflammation, and reduces redness, okay? All right, so I worked that area. Now I'm gonna go to my chin. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my chin area. All right, and then I'm gonna glide over here. And make sure you apply a decent amount of serum so this glides well. If you don't use enough serum, it's not gonna glide and it's just gonna be really hard for you to use the equipment properly, because it's just like you're gonna want to be able to, how do I explain this to y'all in simple terms? Okay, how about this? I'm gonna explain it like this analogy. So you know when you go sledding, right, in the snow, and like you're the first one to go down the hill and there's a lot of snow, but you move so slow. You're like, okay, I know it's a big hill, but it's barely, I'm not really moving as fast as I need to. And you're like, this is not good. Well, that's what's gonna happen when you use this directly on dry skin. You're gonna just it's not gonna be smooth. So, you know, like when you go down the hill, right? And someone already has gone before you, and there's already a track, and you just glide down that hill. That's what I'm talking about. You need more than enough serum to be able to glide. And you need to be able to use your fingers. So anytime you remove the machine away from your face, Then you're gonna use your finger right on it to ground it, and then you're gonna place it right on your face so that way you don't get a little shock, okay? All right. So yeah, I love this machine. I'm gonna show you the fact that it has variable sizes, so if you really want to work on a certain area, you can. Okay, this also helps with like aging skin as well. So the more you upkeep, the younger your skin will look. So as we age, we tend to get more saggy skin, more wrinkles, and if you keep, you know, up with these treatments, you're gonna see a beautiful glow and uplifting skin, and you're not gonna have like any unwanted pigmentation, because the last thing you want is redness on your skin or sensitivity to your skin after a breakout. Okay, and with the summer coming around, like I said, make sure you guys are taking care of your skin. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. So the way you're gonna properly disinfect this glassware is you're gonna go ahead and wash it with an antibacterial soap. Then you're gonna go ahead and use barbicide. So make sure you soak it in barbicide. I would say for a good like 10 minutes. Let it air dry, and then you can use a paper towel to just remove any of the barbicide that is still lingering on it. But yeah, that's about it. I would say that like I said, look at that glow, y'all. Can y'all see that glow? That is amazing, y'all, and y'all can already see a difference. So once again, if you decide, right, to purchase this product, it doesn't happen overnight, right? It's about consistency, right? So you got to be consistent with this treatment, okay? So if you were the type of person that you're curious, go ahead, look up the item online, or you can book a facial with me, okay? So facials right now are going for $75, okay? The price varies depending on location, right? Because I'm traveling to you in order to provide this service, okay? So the products that I have, I didn't name exactly the brand, right? Because the reason why is because I want to save that for another video, right? Because you can tell there's literally a glow to my face right now, and it's beautiful, okay? So these products will be exclusive and provided to you during your facial, and you're gonna feel fantastic. So yeah, I no longer suffer with acne around my chin ever since I've been upkeeping this treatment, okay? All right, so let's see. I'm thinking. What else do I want to share with y'all? Because it's been a minute since I've been on live with y'all. All right, so, oh, another thing. So when you do get this treatment, right, make sure you don't take your phone. Let me show y'all. Make sure you don't take your phone and just like answer the phone and have the phone touching your face, because you just did a treatment, right? And you want to upkeep it. You don't want more germs. This machine literally killed bacteria. So if you pick up your phone and you put it against your face right after that treatment, it's not going to work because you're putting more germs onto your face. So that's why I have a headset, right? So you want to have your Bluetooth. I always have this Bluetooth always with me, and people are always like, why is she always wearing that? And it's because once you get that information, it never leaves your brain, right? So yeah, just always have a Bluetooth headset. It's much better. It's gonna keep the germs. You know how much germs are on our cell phones? They always talk about that anyways, all the time. Let me put the light back on because I just realized the light isn't on. You see that glow more? Ooh! Oh, this is so exciting. Okay, anyways, so there's a couple of things I want to go over because I haven't seen y'all in a minute. And I know that I have some more video ideas, but I'm not gonna share everything just yet. But let's see. Where should I start? I took these photos for a reason. I actually have... Oh, y'all gonna laugh. This is my humor side. If y'all don't know me personally, y'all gonna love this side. So, if you are the type of person who has never heard of high frequency, this is literally going to be your reaction. Let me turn off this light so y'all can see. This is literally going to be your reaction, y'all. Look, that's my son right there, and it's like he's holding a bowl and is like so shocked, like this, right? And he's so shocked because he's getting his favorite meal, right? So I would say, like, if you're the type of person that you're like, I don't know if she's marketing this, I don't know if she's really telling the truth, or she just wants me to buy a facial from her. No, that's not what I'm here for. What I'm here for is to promote good skincare, okay, and share with y'all my experience. And then you're gonna be feeling like this. Look at how relaxed and happy he is. That's my son when he was a little baby. Look at how happy he is. That's gonna be you after your facial. You're gonna be one happy and relaxed and glowing person. Like, I'm telling you. So that's my little cue. Just wanted to share a little personality in there so y'all get to know me, because I don't know all of y'all who are watching from the screen on the other side of the screen. All right, so let me share with y'all. Let's get into some more information, because I know for sure some of y'all have been wondering what I have been up to. So recently I went to a conference. I went to this conference. It was a wellness conference, and I got to meet a lot of independent owners, CEOs, and they had like a big vending event. Now for this particular event, I didn't do my vending just because I really wanted to participate in the other portion of actually going to an event and meeting people. Because when you're a person that's like vending, you don't really get to interact. You're just in solitude standing at your table, and you gotta wait for people to approach you. So for me and this aspect, I want to be open-minded, meet other people who are in the industry or outside of the industry that are owners as well. You can always learn, and I want you guys to be able to learn from me, learn from my background, my story, and be able to have the confidence to know that wherever you are starting, you can start from wherever. You don't have to have it all figured out, okay? Now, one thing that I did have something like really stick to me from that meeting. There was a gentleman who went up front. He's a specialist. I'm not going to say his name, but he is a specialist that is all about wellness, and like he doesn't like believe in like the pharmaceutical aspect of medication, right? So he doesn't believe in taking pills, medicine. He's more of like a herbal person. So he wants to have everything for clientele to be natural, right? So the way he put this aspect, it will never leave my mind, because it literally stuck with me throughout this whole time, ever since I left and walked out those doors. And literally something was telling me to stay, because I was about to leave that meeting because I had somewhere to go, and I was like, something's telling me to stay, so I'm just gonna stay and listen. So this is for somebody who stayed to the end of the video, because this is amazing. This is gonna always stick with you. It stuck with me. So basically what he said, right? He was like, okay, if you want to turn around your health, you need to be able to make sure to avoid like fast food, right? So if you avoid fast food, you don't go to like McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, all those fast food places, your body is going to be much healthier. Yes, we all know that. Okay, yes, okay, cool. We all have heard it, okay? But what about this thing? He said, how would you feel if your significant other moderately cheated on you? What does that mean? What does that mean? Moderately. Yeah, no, I don't think I would like that, and you wouldn't like that either. And he was like, that's the same thing for your diet and your health. You cannot moderately eat out and say it's okay. What if, he said, by you not eating that burger or that junk food out there, you could spend more time with your grandchild? I was like, what? I was like, that's insane. Like, I'm literally, he was like, is it worth eating that junk food to not be here for your grandchildren, or not be here to fulfill your life purpose? And I'm like, yeah, I'm never gonna look at fast food the same, y'all. But anyways, I have been, cooking my own meals, being in a routine where I'm eating like more salads. So I would say like I've also been taking like other supplements, but I do want to share my experience from the other supplements more in the future because I would say like I want to be able to educate y'all on what supplements I'm taking and what's working. And in that case, if you are interested, go ahead and subscribe now, follow this page, and also recommend friends and family because you never know who else may need a helpful tip. And there's a lot of people out there that just don't have this information available to them. So definitely connect. And another thing, ooh, I know this is super random, but I am a very random person. But y'all, this is I'm gonna turn on the light so y'all can see the reflection of this lipstick. Let me show y'all. Look at how glittery and shiny that is. It's so pretty. Okay, so this is one of the lipsticks. I remember my very first conference I went to was with Mary Kay, and they were doing like a raffle, right? And in the raffle, they were raffling out a couple products, and I won this lipstick, and to this day, I still wear it, and it's so beautiful. It's been discontinued, but just look at that glitter. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I love, love, love. Anyways, I just wanted to share that with y'all because it always inspires me. It's not just about pulling this out and putting it on, but it just reminds me to stay on my journey, right? To be able to remember, you know, the little simple things that keeps me going. Also, I wanted to share with y'all, this is a press-on set. Y'all, these are so cute. Okay, so for those of you who are travel beauty specialists, right? Travel beauty specialists. If you don't have time for a nail appointment, press on, girls. Oh, and ladies. Aren't these cute? So I have these press-ons now for, how long has it been? It's been a week now. It's been a week now that I've had these press-on nails on. They're pink with glitter at the tips. They're very beautiful. The type of glue that I use, I will go into more detail in a future video, but y'all, I love, love, love. And when I went to the conference, they were like, are those your real nails? I'm like, no, these are press-on. And I had to do press-on because I have been so busy and I haven't had time to do a nail set. The last nail set I did was for St. Patrick's Day, and that nail set was super long. It had 3D flowers, and they were made by acrylic, so I literally hand designed each petal. And I was just working and practicing on my flower designs, right? So little by little, I was, you know, getting into design. But once again, when you are a beautician and you know, have so many priorities, right? You may not always have the time to even take care of your own beauty routine, right? Like I always thought in my mind, oh my goodness, I'm getting so many calls for people who want their nails done. When I'm gonna have time to do my nails? There you go, girlies. There you go. You have because you need to promote yourself, okay? You can't just be walking around with no nails and saying you're a nail tech, right? Don't make the excuse and say, oh, well, I have people, you know, I'm going to their houses and doing services, but I just don't have time to do my own nails. You are your own promoter for your own business and brand. So you got to make sure you're always on top of everything, even if you got to do press-on nails, right? Nobody's going to know. Nobody's going to know. So, and you never know. Maybe you can start doing press-on nails and designing your own press-on nails, and you know, we just don't know. But literally when I went to the beauty store, ooh, I gotta show y'all this. This is really creepy. Ah, hold on. Let me see if I can find it. It's creepy in a good way, not like a weird way, but it's like, I just gotta show y'all because I'm like, is that a coincidence? Okay, let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it, y'all. Okay, tell me if this is literally, I'm gonna turn off the light, if this is literally a coincidence or not. Because literally when I went to go pay for these press-on nails, y'all, look at the price that came up. Look at that price that came up. What number is that? Can y'all see that number? What number came up? Is that 1111? literally 11:11. Y'all, 11:11. I'm not even kidding. I'm like, is this a sign? Because this is creeping me out. Like 11:11. I was like, what? And then there was another thing that needed to be rung up after, and it was $1.11. I'm like, okay, this is kind of creeping me out now. So I was like, let me get up out this store. But yeah, it was a beauty store, and yeah, it's amazing. But I heard like press-on nails, you gotta be very what do you call it? There's like different brands and different types of like material they use. So depending on where you buy your press-on nails, you have to be very particular about like the way they make them, right? So you don't want them to be thin or flimsy. Like these like are so, like I can't even take them off. Like I'm really trying to take them off, but I can't. They're pretty thick too, right? So they're not thin or flimsy in any way. Like I'm literally like, I can't take them off. So yeah, just make sure you're not buying something super like below budget, because then it's not gonna be like really good quality. I think these were like, how much were they? Like $8. For $8, I had these nails for a week, which is not bad. I mean, I don't know how much longer they'll last, but I'll let you all know in the next video. I do videos every 2 weeks. So every 2 weeks, I'll be on here. If there is a little bit something I can share in between, you know, I'll always be on live and share a little extra with y'all. Oh, and another thing, I literally was going through a drive-through the other day, and I was wearing my sunglasses. Y'all see these sunglasses? Remember, summer's coming up, so y'all gonna need some new pairs of sunglasses. So I was going through the drive-through, and the girl was like, "Ooh, I love your sunglasses." You know, like she was like, "I want some," and I literally just handed her my card. So look, it's always good to have your card with you for your business. Now I do know that I made some updates to my business, and I changed my phone number, and I made some new updates to my website. So literally my business card, it'll say Confident Glam, which is the name of the company. On the other side, I'll have a QR code, my email address, and my social media title tag. Now I am, if you ever ask for a product and I give you my business card, that phone number is no longer the phone number for Confident Glam. So we need to make sure that we are connecting, whether it's through social media, email, or you can find me on Google through Confident Glam. So if you just type in Google website Confident Glam, you'll be able to instantly open the website, which will give you various tags, right? And I wanted to ask, you know, an input, if y'all can give me like a little feedback, right? What are your thoughts as far as being a first-time client? You know, if I send you a link, what would be most helpful? Would sending you the direct link for booking be more helpful, or the secondary link, which is, it has all aspects, whether it has, let me show y'all, because I would like to get some feedback. Let me see here. Okay, so I have two links, right? So the first link is the Square site. So the Square site, if y'all aren't familiar with it, I'll go ahead and add it below under this video on my YouTube page. It'll be under the description. And y'all just let me know. Y'all go ahead and take a look at the description of this video. And then from there, you'll be able to let me know under the comments which one is better for new clients, whether it's seeing the company storefront or seeing the homepage. Okay, so this is the homepage. So as y'all already know, let me show y'all. As y'all have already seen the homepage, this is a direct link. If you were to look up Confident Glam on Google, this homepage has everything. Why would you choose our service menu, shop online, our email, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. So it has everything all in one click, right? So as a new client, would you highly, you know, find this more dependable, or would you just like a one click to the store? Because a one click to the store has both integrated the appointment setting and as well as the shopping setting. So y'all let me know in the comments below what you find most helpful for new clients, or even for yourself as your preference. Typically, what I do is I have a QR code, and with that QR code, it'll go instantly to that home page, once again, with all the selection. I feel like this, having the variable selections is best because people can connect and find me regardless of a phone number or no phone number at this time on the company side. But I just want to be able to make sure that regardless if I have like an email, social media page, you know, that way people can even, like, let's say for example, from the girl that was at the drive-thru, right? If she wanted the experience, right, to learn how to open her own business, and she only got the square link to the store and appointments, she would never have found my YouTube page. So I feel like the reason why I want to be able to like integrate everything in one homepage is so that people can learn and experience, you know, different techniques that they may not have known, right? So I would like to continue to have the homepage, but I want to know from your perspective, what are your thoughts on it too? All right, so let me go ahead and put the beach waves back on. And yeah, so I would say, I don't know what else to say, y'all, because it's just, the skin is just glowing. It's literally glowing. Look at that. It's like ready to go out. It's nourished, hydrated. It's looking so good. Oh, yes, and as far as the high frequency machine, let me bring this closer. I don't want to take each out individually, but I'm gonna bring this closer. So you see, this is this is called mushroom tube. Okay, so this is the glassware that I used on my face earlier. It also has a comb tube. So this is actually, this promotes hair growth, which is amazing. So that could also be an add-on to your facial service if you are looking to have more hair growth, right? Then we have the Y-shaped tube. This is like for areas like under the chin. All right. And then we have various tubes. These are like smaller rods. This is if you want to get an exact pinpoint of a pimple, right? So if you want to get somewhere like right there, I'm not going to touch my face, but if I have like a small indented pimple right there, like, and I want to just zap it, then I can do that real quick. So, but I like to use the mushroom one, the mushroom shaped one, because it generally gets the entire face, right? Also, I didn't get to mention, you're gonna need me. You wanna know why? You wanna know why? Because you can actually use this high frequency on the back. So for those of y'all who suffer with back acne, there's a such thing called as a back facial. So kind of like mix the words together. Facial, I guess. So yeah, you cannot literally take this machine and start, you know, treating your own back. How can you reach it? You can't. So you're gonna have to call me or book an appointment with me, because there's no way you're gonna be able to reach those spots. And when you're going out there in your swimsuit, girl or guys, you want to be looking with healthy skin, right? Especially for those of you who work outside during the summertime, right? You want to be able to upkeep your skin routine. And the thing about the back, it's so sensitive, especially for those of you who like to go to the gym, right? So if you work out, right? Let's say you work out, you work outside, you have this routine, you shower, okay? It doesn't kill all the bacteria. So what this high frequency machine does is it kills the bacteria. So it goes directly into the breakouts, and it makes sure that it takes care of that outbreak, so no more regrowth or no more triple growth, because the last thing you want is to have double or triple the growth